Yo, Brian, what parts are those?
E36.
E36?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, hold on. Here, take the camera. So I'd like to introduce these new parts. This is from a company in Poland called Swagier. So Swagier is focused on not breaking the bank, budget-friendly parts. Like right here, this is a diff reinforcement bracket for a 168 millimeter diff found in a 318. Usually that's like a common issue that the ears break off if you know, big clutch kicks and whatnot with grippy setups. We have transmission cross members right here. If you ever find yourself without a transmission cross member, maybe you broke yours, maybe you lost yours, maybe you're doing the swap. If you want to get a brand new one made out of steel, not that cast aluminum, Swagier got that. Let's see what else they got. They have a ton of handbrakes. Like, I mean, so many different styles. They have the typical, you know, you just put it in your car, it's a long stick. This is a standard pull where the master actually faces you. They have their high quality European manufactured master cylinder. The big thing about this, it's very affordable. I believe this hydro is only $107 on our site right now. It's insane. You get the whole hydro pretty much ready to go. All you gotta do is put the lines and do either inline or dual caliper. And then we move on to the hidden handbrakes. Let's take it over there. What Swagier has done is make an incognito, use it when you have to, hydro. So pretty much they have these little winch locking clips here, like the trailer style, but they're... So you take off these clips, you have this installed, this is for E36, they make it for E46, E90. You add this handle whenever you want to go drift. Put that, slide it on over there, and you put the clips on. All right, so you put the handle on. Super secure. Honestly, I'm very surprised on how secure this is, even though it's just some clips. This will be inside either your car's right-hand drive or left-hand drive. You got the handle. It's gonna be right next to the shifter area, a little bit higher by like the center console. Use it when you have to. Then, okay, you have a date tonight. Take this out. Hide that in your glove box. You can keep the clips either on there or in there. And then all you got is a little hydro handle right there. That's honestly really cool because usually having the big old wizard staff pulling that huge hydro is, people are like, what's that? What's this? But it's cool. Keep it hidden, keep it clean. That's 2 other hydros so far. I think we have 2 more to show off. Different design hydro right here. Just pull back. Ooh, look what it has. Let's take it to the table. Pull the hydro, right? You know, typical hydro fashion, but check this out. Pull that. The car is actually in park using the rear calipers, either inline or dual caliper, whatever you choose with this one. That's honestly game changer. I have not seen that on such a affordable hydro. Like, some of them have the lockup system, but let me see how much that one is. $111. And that's including the master cylinder. I feel like a cheesy salesman. Honestly, really great product. Next, ladies and gentlemen, if you ever wanted to put a bucket seat in an E36, it is the biggest pain when it comes to putting all those generic style mounts. Pretty much, they ripped off one company. That one company has the same design between the budget one, the name brand one, and all that. And it's just such a pain to get to those 16 millimeter bolts, I believe. Chris, what do you think it is? The bolts underneath the BMW, they're a pain in the butt, right?
Yeah, nightmare.
16 millimeter?
16 millimeter M10 by 1.5.
Yep, you'll never find that bolt. And it's really difficult to get to with that other style bracket. Whereas this one, you know, you just get to it right there, bolt the seats directly on there, right?
Yeah.
Chris, you will not believe how much these are.
How much are they?
I don't know, let me see.
But anybody who's ever installed seats knows you could buy an NRG seat with an NRG seat bracket and an NRG base plate, and the bolt holes don't line up.
Yeah, for some reason they don't
Same thing,
line
you buy
up.
Sparco seats, Sparco side rails, and Sparco sliders, and Sparco brackets, and the holes don't line up.
All right, so these are $169. $169 gets
Who makes
you
these, Johnny?
Swagier.
Swagger?
Swagier.
Swager.
I don't know, German guy. Tell me, how do you pronounce it?
Schwager.
Perfect. But yeah, on to the next. I really wanted to talk about this one. This one actually is, it goes along with this one if, you know, if you get the whole set. You can use this as stock as well, but I'm probably gonna get one of these for my own vehicle. This is a fire extinguisher mount. Fire extinguisher mount bolts onto the bottom of the seat bracket, like with the studs that stick out of the car and whatnot. I believe the front studs, the rear is bolts. Through the studs, you have this sick bracket right here. Put the fire extinguisher there. I'll include an image. Super clean setup. Like right now, my fire extinguisher probably rolls around in the car as I'm drifting. Definitely need one of those. Yours is zip tied in there? Bro, the one in the Z is literally in the back seat, like. Donnie.
Well, shop decor.
Superior key holder.
Yeah, no, that one's a coat holder, and then we got the key holder. So they come in 2 sizes. We got the large one for coats and whatnot. We don't know about that in Florida. And they also come in E30 and E46, but those don't matter. You want the E36 one. They just, hey, you gotta pay for that.
Guess we just got someone stealing on camera.
All right, that's fine. We'll put it on his bill. Yep, there's Marco.
Where are you going over?
Parts for E36, E46, and
Yeah, they need parts, don't they?
Yep.
Toyotas need parts.
Marco, it's like a yard sale. We're just stealing stuff. Let's go.
Yep.
Grab what you want, take it, it's yours.
It's not like you have a BMW, Marco.
Not yet.
Alright. So they make a bunch of budget products. Like, look at this. These are hood pins. So I want to show you guys these. Let's go to the table. So this right here, hood pins, very simple fashion. This one actually holds the hood pin, which is great. So sometimes you forget them and whatnot, and you lose them, and then your hood flies up, and that's no good. These are only about, I believe, $11. And this hydro, yes, Swagier makes a bunch of hydros for different applications, however you want it. This one is actually reverse mount. So you pull back, you can tuck the master cylinder underneath your dashboard or away from you. Typically your seat will sit around yonder. You'll keep it close by, and if it's like this, it might actually hit your leg, might actually get in the way of the seat, might actually tear the seat. Reverse mount, hide it underneath the dash, really nice. Another option, probably close to the $100 mark. I think this one's actually cheaper than the rest of them. That one's $107. Dude, you can literally build a car for under $1,000 with all these parts. I think that should definitely be one of the next series. We'll grab one of my E36s. Oh, look, Brian's excited. We'll grab one of my E36s that's over there. We'll pretty much tear it apart, put all these parts on it. I think we could probably build it. The essentials would be get yourself hydro, check. Somewhere to mount your fire extinguisher so you're safe, check. You need an angle kit? I'm pretty sure in their extensive parts catalog there might be an angle kit, but we'll add that in there if it's true or not. Diff brace so you don't clutch kick your diff away. Definitely need seat brackets so that way you can have a bucket seat. If you slide around in a stock seat, it is not fun. Damn, we didn't open these.
It's that time right now. ASMR, come on, let's go.
Awesome sounds, man. That's what it stands for, right? So they make these for E36 and E46. You have your strut tower, have it right there, pretty much on E36s and E46s. Under higher spring rates, performance, coilovers and shocks and all that stuff, the shock towers endure a lot more force. And to make sure that they don't flex or do anything that you don't want it to do, this will tie into the actual strut tower, weld into there, weld there, boom, make the strut tower one whole solid unit. I'll include a picture in there. So these are only $43. You pay your welder friend a pack of beer, he'll go over there, weld them up, your shock towers don't move. All right, so I'm not too familiar with the rear end of an E30 or a Z3, but typically, like on Zs, you would do an eccentric lockout kit to, stop your camber from moving, right, Brian?
Yep.
So pretty much, I guess the same thing happens there. They have like these little serrated plates. They got the
This
bolts.
give you more adjustment.
Gives you more adjustment. Okay,
Yeah, so
Brian.
you can actually take
Oh, I see
camber.
how it works now.
Yep.
So you can lock them into each other and get more adjustment. Wow, Brian.
Usually people want positive camber because the moment you lower E30s or C3, they get a bunch of negative camber
Brian, how do you know this?
and the tire wear down real quick.
Brian, you're a Z guy. How do you know this?
I do sales at Drift HQ.
Ah, so you hear that. As soon as these go on sale, Brian at drifthq.com, that's going to be your main contact for Swagier parts. I've heard about E46 breaking their spring perches. So this is a reinforcement plate for the spring perch. You plop that in there, and I'll include an image as well. So this one's probably my favorite out of every single one. It's been like a year or two ago, another company came out with one for the S chassis where pretty much it uses the stock handbrake as the actual lever, and it'll keep your master cylinder hidden and still work as a hydro. So now they've made it for the E36. You're gonna have to use your imagination here. I might include an image so that way you can follow along. Hidden inside of the center console, use the stock lever to actuate it. This is gonna be hidden somewhere underneath your armrest. on those models that do have them. It'll just be super sick. Like nobody will know. Like, oh, you're using stock handbrake? No, I got full-blown hydraulic handbrake with the stock handle. And then we can wrap this up. Do we have any other parts? No? So that pretty much wraps it up. We have all these parts. This is only pretty much a drop in the large bucket that is Swagier. There is tons of parts. Right now we're just trying to get a feeler of what's actually gonna be utilized in the whole drift car industry. If you want to build a car, not break the budget, we got Swagier parts in stock, drifthq.com. Check it out.